Hi guys, just thought I'd do a quick video on the current situation that we're all in at the moment and my take on it and what I think is happening. So we all know something's going on, nothing adds up, nothing makes sense, and we've got a lot of people who are very, very worried and concerned about what's happening. So the way that I see it is this plane, this realm, this earth, there is a galactic battle currently taking place outside of Earth. Now, I know that's a little bit out there, but it's not really when you think about how on this plane, in this realm, corporations fight over companies, they fight over land, they fight over resources, they fight over animals, they fight over everything. So yeah, any kind of resource is fought over here, and whoever wins takes control of that anonymity. It's not that far out when you consider that that's happening here. So what's happening galactically is there is the battle going on for ownership of Earth. Now, I don't like to use the word good and bad, but there are two completely different frequencies currently battling over who will have ownership of this Earth. Now, the current, or the previous, I'd like to say, owners of this Earth were of a certain frequency, and these owners are parasites. They cannot generate life force for themselves. They have to take it from another organic living source. So, and that would be humans or animals. And their food really is energy mostly, but also sexual stuff, and also blood and adrenochrome and children. It's deep. So these parasites basically have been the owners of this earth for eons, for a very, very, very long time, and we have been repeatedly recycled back into this realm as a energy harvesting tool. So we just keep recycling, we keep coming back in, we keep getting our memory wiped, and we just keep going around in this loop. That was the previous owners, who are currently, as we speak, losing control of this realm. Now the owners that are coming in are of a different frequency, as I said, and this frequency doesn't live off us in that way. And that frequency is currently taking control of the earth, and all the chaos and everything that's happening now is a byproduct of that. And all these lockdowns, and certain areas getting locked down, and certain geographics and demographics getting locked down. When you see that happening, it's because there's something happening in that area underground. Because these beings, they dwell outside of this realm, but a lot of them dwell underground because I think it's something to do with sunlight or light. They can't operate in that sort of frequency. Anyway, where was I? So they're underground, and I've lost my train of thought now. So anyway, there's two different frequencies that are battling out at the moment galactically for ownership, and the new owners, that's what I was saying, that when there's a local lockdown, or a lockdown in a certain demographic or a certain geographic, it means that there's some kind of battle going on underground in that area. Now, Australia at the moment is on a severe lockdown because there's a lot going on under Australia, underground, in the tunnels and so on, underground. So they have to take them down at that level first, because that's where most of them dwell. They use, politicians and politics as puppets to do their bidding. So when you look at a politician, all you're really seeing is an empty vessel that is being used by these lower frequency beings to do their bidding on the what's the word? No, so they're underground, and we're above ground. So the above ground stuff is filtered through the puppet politicians. Anyway, I hope that makes some sense. So just for anybody that's feeling really worried, and I mean, just, you know, I'm not worried at all. What will be will be. There will be a lot of people that are going to really need to up their level and up their game, because the new frequencies that are coming in, you're going to have to align with them. It's not going to be the same. There's not going to be that, you know, it's not going to be a heavy, dense atmosphere here after the new ownership is in full effect. So it's really just about working on yourself constantly at the moment, getting your frequency and your vibration out of fear. No fear. I mean, I'm good to go. I'm good to stay. I'm just neutral. You know, if I go, then I'm walking through a door into a reality of my choice in full control. If I stay, then I'm happy to stay and watch everything, you know, all the new come in and all the new unfold. So, but there's nothing to fear. It's really such a celebration. We should be celebrating, because the lower frequency previous owners are losing control, and there is a galactic battle actually going on at the moment that is proof of that. So if you just look outside of your, you know, self-imposed limitations and self-imposed ceiling of probabilities, then you know, you can consider this as that this is could be true. You know, I mean, this is true for me. I'm not saying it's true for anyone else. It could be, but that's my take on it. So things are going to be rocky and rough for a while. Yeah, I would say at least 18 months, 2 years maybe, before we really start to see the newer, cleaner, clearer systems coming in. All organisations that are run on psychopathy, that are run by psychopaths, sociopaths, narcissists, all of that will be full. That cannot survive in the new frequencies. So you're going to see a lot of big corporations continually crumbling, continually, you know, losing their grip. Universities, schools, colleges, anything really that is based on the old system has to be updated. All the issues with the police at the moment is because the police are vibrating on a very low frequency, so that has to be disbanded and rebuilt. So everything has to be disbanded and rebuilt, basically. So that's what we see is happening. So, yeah, so I'm hoping you're all well. I hope that explanation goes some way to explain to people that may not, you know, have an understanding of what's going on. If you know anyone that's struggling at the moment, then share this video with them. If they've got any questions, then they can leave them in the comments, and I'm happy to answer them for you. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell button for more notifications of when I'm making another video. So I hope you're all doing really, really well, and I will catch you soon. Big kiss, hugs. Mwah.